Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, I want to say hello, welcome. I am Nisha and I hope you guys enjoyed today's makeup tutorial, and if so, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click your notification bell as well, so that way you will get notified every time I upload a new video. And I do have an upload schedule. It's down at the bottom: Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But for this week, it's a special week because we're doing throwback week, so I'm recreating some of my old looks, and today's a special one because it was requested. So whenever you guys request something, I never get like bored by them at all. I love when you guys like, hey, can you do this? I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So this has been requested a while back. Trying to get the correct name of this look, and she had this as a screenshot, so I had to look deep down into YouTube because I forgot that makeup tutorial. So I appreciate those who do screenshot my pictures and stuff and save them, and just I really do greatly appreciate that. But it took me a while to find it, but this was back in 2016. Whoa. This was called the Get Ready With Me Bronze Eyes and Red Glossy Lips. Yes, red glossy lip. So this is what we are going to be recreating. And FYI, you guys, I have to get some notice and recognition. That was all me. Like, that was all of my hair. Dang, I miss wearing my own hair, but it's been going through some stuff, and it's kind of impossible for me to wear my own natural hair now. I'm thinning out in the front, and it's not because of the wigs. It was doing that before. It could have been stress and everything else like that. So that's why I wear a lot of wigs, because the edges on thin. So I miss wearing my natural hair. It's probably like, I keep it nice and braided. I think it's probably about this length right now, if I was to put heat to it. I did like a big old chop, like I want to say 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, and I was hoping that everything was going to come back. My edges did come back a little bit thicker, but just not enough for me to fully wear my natural hair and be comfortable with. But anywho, that was a random bubble. I'll take that scarf off. It was giving me a headache. But let's zoom in so we can get into this look. But before I zoom in, I do want to say I try my best to use the exact products I use in this video. I was really bad on listing things in the description box. I'm still bad on doing that. But at least I at least show you guys what I'm using. Like here, I really didn't do that. So the main thing I used was the Morphe 35U palette. And I thought I threw this away because I don't usually use Morphe like that. But I still have it. So here's the 35U palette. And then I use some random eyeshadows from my Coastal Scent palette. I don't know what my Coastal Scent palette is at. So we're using another Morphe palette that I'm surprised I still have. This one is called the 35. Oh, I remember when this was so popular. Everybody on YouTube had this palette and they made me get it. And when I got it, I only used this thing like one time. And that was it. And also in this look, I use shimmers in my crease. I never do that. I'm a matte girl in the crease, so I'm gonna do the best I can do and mimic this look. So I'm actually going step by step because I'm like, what the hell were you doing? So I'm watching the tutorial as I film this for you guys because I'm like really confused, and then the quality was all not that good as well. So let's get started. I'm over here looking at this tutorial. I'm like, why did I do that? I think I was just blending stuff just to be blending, because I went in with a matte, then I went in with a shimmer in my crease, and then went back in with a matte. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the 35U palette. We're gonna go in with her. This pretty orange, and I do already have on my brow bone highlight. Just want to put that out there, but let's buff this pretty orange. And I think this orange was like the main thing everyone liked about this palette, because it had so many different shades of like neutral, and then it was like the orange shades that everyone loved to put in their crease because it did something different, you know. And it's just so weird because when I got it, I wasn't impressed with it. It was all a hype. But I ain't gonna lie, this color is really pretty though. It really is. Okay, so I did go on a shimmer during this part, but I'm gonna go with my gut. It's saying for me, wait. I'm gonna go with my gut. My gut is saying to go with that third color that I used, which is like a really dark, deep brown. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. Now using this palette for the second time after like 3-4 years later. I think the problem was why I didn't like it is because I didn't really know about like a good base. Like back then we used to set our base before putting the eyeshadows on. So I think when I did that, it made these colors look too cheap, too soft, too like wasn't vibrant on my eyes at all. So I was like, this is a waste of coins, but being that this palette is old, it still got some color going in there, so it's okay with me right now. It can get it. Now we're gonna move on to 35U palette. And I think this is meant to be an all shimmer palette. So why did I do that? Because I don't like shimmers. I mean, I like shimmers, but not a whole palette, but just anywho. I'm over here trying to explain the old Nisha's like, girl, don't even try. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, hold on. So I went in with this color in the video, and I'm holding it in a weird angle because 2 of these eyeshadows are broken, and I know when I flip it's gonna fall. But I took this color and I put it in the center of my lid. I already know I'm gonna apply these wet, make it a little bit more vibrant. So the next thing I did in that palette is I went in, this is the confusing part, but I'm still gonna do it because I feel like it may make a difference in the look if I don't do it. Because it looked nice and bronzy. So I'm gonna follow the steps I use. So I took this color and I put it in my crease. Put a bronze color in my crease, and I'm not gonna wet this. I think I know why I went in with the brown after. This bronze is messy. All right, so I gotta go back in with that chocolate brown and reapply it. Next up, I use this eyeshadow from MILIANI. I don't know where it's at, so I'm going to pick something where I feel like it's close to what I use. And I'm going to say it's around this color tone. So it may look a little different now, being that I couldn't find that eyeshadow. But I did wet the brush, and I put this in the inner and outer part. And I'm just reapplying the center color. And then go back in and blend the crease just one more time. This is not my comfort zone of a type of look I would go for even now. But I was just trying to stick to what I was doing because the look was pretty. It's just, I don't know what the hell I was doing. Okay, but I'm gonna put some liner and lashes on off camera, do the rest of my face, and then come back and figure the rest of this look out because I'm still confused. I don't think you guys can tell, but I'm gonna zoom in later. This is a lot of shimmer on the crease. Okay, so I haven't put on lashes yet because I haven't decided what I want, but now that I'm putting the face together and the liner is on, I'm filling the eyes, okay? So for the bottom lash line, I'm gonna do exactly what I did in the video as well. So I took the bronze color, this color right here that I put in the crease. I took this color and I put it in my lash line. So I'm just gonna pat this like so, and then bring it all the way to the inner as well. See, back then, you know, it was really funny because I did not know how to make my eyeshadows. Like, I couldn't figure out where exactly to put eyeshadow at the bottom lash line. Like, I used to always get confused because sometimes I felt like I brought it down too long, down on my cheeks. It was just so confusing. So I always kind of like was scared to put eyeshadow on at the bottom lash line, and if I did do it, you can barely see it. But now that my mommy bags have developed and I can see the difference, I can see the little fat little skin, and I can see the imprint of that crease, that little dent, I can now see my lash line. So now I'm gonna take that dark, brown as well, and I put that towards the outer in the video, so we're doing the same thing. So the only thing I'm going to add different, and that's my inner. I need my inner pop. So I'm gonna go with a color that's like a shimmery champagne color. And being that I got this palette open, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this pretty color. Now using both of these palettes, I definitely want to come back and do more looks using the Morphe palettes, because I know there's others out there who bought these palettes and probably still got it in your collection. I need to show y'all some new 2021 revamped looks using these palettes. So if you're interested, definitely let me know. I'm gonna wet my brush and dip it in that color. Girl, wetting the brush would do some justice to these eyeshadows. In a sense, it makes it look like you're using like pigments. Nah, boo. It's just the method of the wet brush. And I'm gonna blend this out nicely. All right, now I'm gonna pop on some black at the bottom with my waterline. Going to my favorite black pencil. I'm gonna put this in my waterline. All right, now I'm going in to set the face, and I'm using my Beauty Bakerie powder. You already know this. It's this she the one that makes my highlight look like bling bling. This is like a really pretty powder. If I haven't tried this, I do recommend you can get the smaller, cheaper version like I got at Target. I believe this is also at Ulta as well. I want to say Sephora too, but I might be lying about that one. But she's worth the coins, because when she's gone, I'm definitely going to re-up on this. This is better than any banana powder I've tried so far. If y'all got anyone that's better, let me know. All right, and then all over my face, I am putting on my Derma Blend. Y'all, this is the game changer right here. I fell in love with this. I'm so glad that girl recommended for me to try it at the at my job. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, people been sleeping on this powder. So there's like 4 different shades of this. There's a soft, there's a warm, there's an actual transition one, and then there's one more other that I cannot freaking think. So, and funny story, because I was like, when I seen this, I was like, this label looks so familiar. And now that I think about it, hold on one second. So I think I got like a little sample that came in like my beauty boxes so long ago, and I just threw it in my drawer. High and low. So I call myself looking for it, but it's not in there. So it might be upstairs for the rest of my stuff is that I need to bring down one day. But for sure, if I can find it, I'm going to give that one a try too, to see if it's as good as this one. So if you hit more like a melanie complexion, the warmth one is definitely for you. And if your complexion is not in the melanie category, then of course the cool one would be available and good for you to use on your complexion. But I use this on my clients and it worked out so good. It was like, our makeup lasts all day. Like, yeah, girl, I got to these math. I got to. All right, we're gonna contour with Beauty Bakerie. Lift my hair on. And then what's next? Before I go in with the blusher or decide if I'm gonna do a highlighter, I want to do these lips. So unfortunately, I know I use a Milani lipstick because it's gold, and then it had, of course, you know, the color at the bottom. But I don't know why I did this, but I did not list the lipstick that I used. I just put Milani lipstick. So I went in my red box because I have all my lipsticks color coordinated. So I went in the red box, and these were all the red Milani lipsticks I have in there. And being that they came out glossy, I'm gonna think it's high voltage because these two literally say matte on it. And I don't think it could have been matte because it's glossy. So, where is that? So before I put that on, I'm gonna put a matte lip liner. So I'm gonna use this liquid lipstick by LIVEGLAM, and this one is called Scoop. There it is, like Scoop. There it is. Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna use this as an actual lip liner. Oh my gosh, my lips are so burnt. So like I said, we're gonna go in with high voltage. Maybe I should do a swatch. Let's do a swatch. I think this is her. I think this is her. Okay, I'm still not all that sure if this is the same lipstick, but it's red. We're gonna leave it like that. So for my cheeks, I want to keep this color going on. I cannot find my other Hank & Henry blush palette, and I really need her right now. But we're gonna work with this. I think I want to go in with a really dark color to bring more of this bronziness going on. And then again, I feel like I need to put something in the eyes that's going to complement what's going on with the eyes. So I'm going to go in with this pretty orange color. I'm going to pop that right on the cheeks. That looks really nice. Definitely need some highlighter. Just flushing the toilet while I'm filming. How dare they? Go in with my Cover Fix face palette, and then I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. My setting spray is setting on my face. I'm going to pop, I think, Attention Seeker lashes off camera first. I always gotta try my lashes on like wigs before I just, ooh, just one. All right, so I'm gonna go in with Attention Seeker. These are by Beauty Creation. I'm gonna pop those on, and then we're gonna come back. All right, y'all, so this completes the look. Y'all know me and red lips, we like we sometimes here, and then sometimes we like elsewhere, but I definitely here for the lip. And yes, this is the exact same lipstick because I can't really tell with the lighting and stuff in here, but when I went in the bathroom lighting, it was glossy as hell. I was like, oh yeah, this is her. So I'm so happy that I still had the lipstick. I definitely felt like adding a darker lipstick around this one definitely worked because I don't know, it was just too glossy. It was just too glossy. I had to feel like I was gonna like it once everything came together, because I'm not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical, but she cute. She cute. I still don't understand what I was trying to do with the bronzy in the crease, but it's not as bad. I'm glad I decided to go a different way by adding the mattes first and then the bronze, because if I feel like I would have done the other way, I don't know what would have happened, or who could have, east would have, should have, would have, all the other good stuff. But side by side comparison, let's do it. Let's do it, boo. Yes, get into it. Get into it, honey. Out of all the looks I've recreated so far this week, I feel like for some reason this one looks identical, but in a good way. Like other looks, I can tell like it's, you know, like if you looked at that picture and looked at this, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But something about this one, I can tell. I can tell. Anyone know where I got that from? TikTok. Yes, I'm TikTok crazy. I can tell. I can tell. But anywho, thank you guys so much for watching her. For the request, you know who you are. Thank you so much for doing that. I really had fun recreating this look. I don't think she would have been on my list of recreation if this was not requested. But being that you requested this, I'm happy because I do like it and she is cute, so get up all in this. But anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a beautiful day. You guys stay amazing, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.